It's actually not morning in America, but it's actually middle of the night here. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night, so I decide to do laundry and all that. Anyways, today we're gonna talk about Battle Angel 2 because I was watching Brooklyn 999 because my friend suggested it and it was very funny. I watched three shows in a row without even thinking about it. I was like, oh my god, I've been up for hours. Anyways, now I was scrolling through Facebook real quick and I saw. So apparently, I follow James Cameron. You know how Facebook has integrated like famous people, like follow Terry Crews or Will Smith or James Cameron or whatever famous person you might like. So I follow the director James Cameron, who directed Battle Angel One. Yeah, he just announced on October 30th that in theaters that Battle Angel 2 should be released. And I'm really excited and I hope it actually does come out. At the same time, Regal Cinema and I can't remember the name of the other cinemas, but a lot of the cinemas are actually going to go out of business. That's what they're talking about. I'm not really sure. So like a month ago, they were like, can Battle Angel, save the movie theaters because people are not going out because people don't want to get sick with the coronavirus stuff. So the huge effect, obviously. So I'm kind of glad they don't downplay the coronavirus anymore. But yeah, so Battle Angel is coming out. It's very exciting for me. I did a video on it. I think it was like a few years back before the other Battle Angel 1 came out. And if you haven't seen Battle Angel, I highly recommend, especially if you're like into like a cyberpunk robot type of fantasy world. It's really good. Um, I bought it. I've probably watched it like 20 times in a row. I watched it so many times, it's ridiculous. Uh, but so part two's coming, and I really want to see like where they take it because part one actually encompasses like most of all the books of the manga. Amazingly enough, actually, and they do a really great job of capturing it. So part two, Zalem to fight the creator guy or whatever. So it got really philosophical. I actually never completed it because I felt it isn't went too far into it. But I completed like half of it. So, anyways, the reason Battle Angel for me was actually kind of like important is because it's the first anime I've ever seen, ever. Um, it was first Battle Angel, then Akira, and then Dragon Ball, like the original Dragon Ball when Goku was a kid. So, but yeah, Battle Angel did it for me. I was like, man, that movie was great because they did one OVA, so one like I think it was a 90-minute movie, maybe shorter, 60-minute movie. You can even catch the movie on YouTube for free. I don't know who put it up, but it's there. I mean, the quality is not quite up to par, but it still tells a pretty good story. I think actually it's a better story, but they still did a great job with part one. So that was the first anime I've ever seen, like periods. So I was like, oh, this is really cool. What is this? Got I'm really into robots and I'm really into comics and art and all that stuff. So I found the manga and I started reading the series and basically throughout my like high school career that was the main manga I read all the time because like in America back in the day like manga books were expensive. Even now, they're still expensive. They're like $7 for one book. When I was buying them, they were like $11 a book. So I bought one like once every 2 weeks or something like that. So and I collected just that particular series. I would go down to Seattle because that's where I'm from, and my mom lived there. My mom and dad, all them, and I'd just go for strolls at Pike Place Market. That's like one of their main markets where they sell like all their goods, the hippie stuff. People do their stuff where they dress like statues and they'll stand there for like hours. They're beautiful statues, and maybe they'll slightly move a little. And you're like, oh my god, that person moved. It's not a statue. But yeah, I'd go to their shop there because there's a huge comic shop there, and I'd get the book. I mean, I'm not saying I'm like Marvel and DC and all that stuff. Everyone loves Marvel and DC. I used to be a huge Marvel. I switched to DC, and my whole family's all Marvel. So they're like, "What's wrong with you? You've been in Japan too long." But yeah, so that's why Battle Angel is important because it was the first anime book I've ever or movie I saw. Next was Akira. Akira was crazy. And I wanted to say about Akira because no one seems to notice. Full Metal Alchemist, like the dude, he looks like what's his name, Tetsuo from Akira, the guy that like gets the powers and he has the arm, the red cape. The only difference is in Full Metal Alchemy, he has blonde hair. That's the only difference. So it's like Akira came out, and then they made Full Metal Alchemy. Like basically, anime copies each other a lot. I can show you so many different like here's an anime, and here's another character that looked like this character, who looked like this character 10 years before, who looked like this character. Like, have you seen the Demon Slayer? Like the main bad guy looks like Michael Jackson. I swear to God. So maybe in the last fight scene, he's gonna do the moonwalk. You know, like he's trying to slice him, he'll moonwalk out the way. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. So hopefully it comes out October 30th. Um, that's actually a day after my birthday. And then next will be Halloween. So that's gonna be pretty exciting. And if not, either way, I'm excited. So that's all. Sorry, that's my nerdy talk for tonight. I just gotta finish my laundry. Everyone else is asleep, and I should probably try to be a little more quiet. I'm sure I'll hear about it tomorrow. They'll be like, "You were really loud last night." It was peace. And I'm doing this now because I have to work tomorrow. So, you know. All right. Until next time. Later.